We could have had a Magus dead by now, but Ozzy had to happen. Welcome back to Chrono Trigger Plus. Previously we defeated Flea, Slash, and Ozzy. And Magus is still alive. He's next on the docket. We got a few items, and I got really frustrated, because, yeah, it's exactly what it says on the tin. There are 100 monsters in that place. Magus, I presume. A sword in the face? Because that's exactly what you're going to be getting. I'm not quite sure what heroes defeated Magus previously, but it's us now. Summon his Lavos. He ain't going to get too far with that. At least the whining stopped in the music, that's a good thing. Originally, he asked Frog if he kissed any princesses. So smug. Look what we got! Please don't break it again. Yep, and you got one guess where we're going to be shoving it. Now we got some good music. You might want to remember that whole Black Wind line. That might come important later. No evil monologue, we're gonna get right to it. Good for us. Magus is a piece of work in his own regard. He has barriers. You actually want the shadow to come up as many as possible because that only attacks one person. But you can only hit through his barrier if you use the right element. So if he uses fire barrier, we're kinda out of luck because we don't got Luca. But we got the other elements covered at least. Robo could get through the shadow barrier with his laser beams. Where's my heal at? Oh, it's not on Chrono, obviously. We're gonna need people that could all heal here so they could deal with that HP drain. Also, elemental attacks. It's a good thing I have that MP magic defense on Chrono. Do that one thing. But to use lightning, we're gonna reply in kind. I could also use Spire, too, if I was willing to wait for it. Every time you hit through the barrier, he changes the barrier. So if you're hurting, it's a good idea to not hit his barrier for a while, so you could heal up. Which is why I brought Robo and Frog exclusively along. They got good heals. Frog has water to pierce through that too, but I'm gonna give him a Sword Stream instead. Or maybe a Bubble... No, I don't have Bubble Snap yet. Robo didn't learn that dual tech from Frog yet. Sword Stream time! His other attacks when he's not switching barriers is actually quite weak. Alright, you want water? We're gonna give it to you in spades. All you can drink! If you want to know, his HP is actually 6,666. Yeah, they hid nothing from you. This guy's evil. I mean, he set Cyrus on fire. He has to be evil. He's picking all the good barriers today. Last time I fought him, I used his exact same team, but he kept on doing fire barrier. I do need some healing now. He's going at Chrono. Physical attacks aren't going to do a whole lot, but at least countering doesn't set off his barrier. That's why I brought mid-potions. I got more mid-potions than I would ever need in this game. For emergency healing. Yes, I have a Spire here. I'm going to use that instead. Dual techs do a lot more damage than single techs, obviously. The more damage you can do to them, the sooner we could get them in the face, too. Which I think we're in right now. Yeah, when he risks casting spells, he is low on HP, about halfway. And right after he does that, he's going to do a big magical attack. So this is a good time to, like, save up for triple raids to do the most damage possible, because his barriers won't be up anymore. Like, right here. Adjusting that glove, are ya? What did Evil store before this? All they had was a medium and a large. That's his ultimate attack. Dark Matter. It's dark and it matters. Because look how much damage it does. He'll give you a reprieve after every cast to charge up again. This is a good time to heal. And then prep yourself for some more triple raids, because you could get in about 2, maybe 3 of them in between Dark Matters. Depending on how fast your team is. Alright, I'm waiting for that triple raid to come up. And Chrono, for some reason, assumes that risking a spell equals an attack, and his rage band will go off anyway. I mean, heck, it's extra damage. I'm not gonna throw my nose up at that. More triple raids! It's the soonest you can get a triple attack, and it's pretty powerful, so might as well use it. And this is going to be pretty much the cycle for the rest of the Magus fight. Dark Matter charge, Dark Matter charge, Dark Matter charge. I think one triple raid could do it. I'm taking a risk here. I'm making my own risks. And we got him! The risk paid off! Ganondorf has been defeated. That is excellent music, though. It's a pity we'll never hear it again. Well, Frog, here's your moment. Time to put the Masamune right through his head. Just like Link. Oh, what the heck was that? Oh no, were we too late? Oh, we're gonna have to kill Lavos. Wake up, what do you mean by that? I thought you created Lavos right now. Why the quotation marks around it? This goes deeper, folks. Magus isn't responsible for Lavos. He's just evil. Ah, crap. We didn't bring the scientist either. What? You didn't finish that line? What were you gonna do? This is bad. This is really bad. I thought this would be the end. We defeated the bad guy. But there's a bigger bad guy out there. Lean's bell? Is the game starting over? Did Lavos just do a time reset on us? Alright, okay. Millennial Fair, I got it. By the way, execution's got... Wait a second. Marl? What are you doing in Chrono's house? That's what my mom used to say. Wait, Chrono and Marl got married? I'm not buying that. I get it, Marl's the pretty girl, but... completely honest, I think Chrono would go with Luca if he wanted to. Oh, good, it was all a dream. But you weren't there, and you weren't there, but Marl was there. Yeah, it's us. How did we end up here? Oh no, that means we're back in 65 million BC. And there's still no Gastornis, is there? I'm just imagining everybody on our back at one time. Why did Lavos send us here? Then again, Lavos was groggy at that time. Probably sent us just random places. Oh, yeah, he's got a big sword, though. I wouldn't try it. Have you seen an evil guy? No, blue hair one more evil. We gotta get to the bottom of this. So Lavos is from the distant past. How distant, though? Isla, do you know Lavos? She hasn't heard of him. So, obviously, if there's some kind of world parasite, even the Unga Bungas would know something, so I don't think it's 65 million years ago, would it? Is there another time period? Isla's busy. She's looking for a Libruba village now. Do you really want those cowards helping you, though? Well, I'm just gonna let you guys sort that out. Let's go with... We haven't had the classic team in a while. But why were they laying on the ground weird for a second there? This ROM hack's a little glitchy. So we could do some more hunting. We could, where's the lady that tells us about trading? That ain't it. I think this is the guy. There we go. The items changed! Now you got the Dream weapons, the Magma Hand, the Aeon Blade. Pretty much everything we were able to steal in the Reptite layer. If you want to do more farming, you could go back and get the Zanmato now. Why would you do that? If you're playing Chrono Trigger Plus, you have an earlier opportunity to get it. It'd still be quite broken, though. We'll just heal up a little bit. So, they have their fire problems, but I'm gonna go elsewhere. Maybe there's clues in other time periods, because I don't think we're gonna get anything here. Oh, right, this section again. Look, we're overpowered now! You don't need to be doing these fights. I have lightning! I'm pretty sure lightning will be able to annihilate all of these things. All these dinosaurs will go away immediately. Now it'll be like, ooh, big lightning bolt, what that? See, I could even kill those things in one shot. Another reason why I brought Luca along, though, is because she needs her fire. Her fire, too. I'm pretty sure she's close to getting into it. Either way, I could always just come back to this time period and farm news like I usually do. Get 30 tech points each. The other techs, the newer techs that we have available, like Frenzy over here, which is usually called Confuse. Look at how many tech points they need. That is going to be a lot of farming. There's got to be a better farming spot than just those news. Well, back to the end of time for us. You know, that old man at the end of time knows a lot about Lavos. Maybe he'll know a little bit more. We could try out Specchio. There's a few side stories we could take a look at in other time periods. Like, obviously we defeated Magus, or something going on at 600 AD. The sparkles are now green. And Old Man knows nothing. Fine. You know what, let's give Specchio a shot now that I have magic-resistant armor and I have better spells. Maybe we could defeat this form now. Then move on to the next form, it'll kick our butts then. If only we had some magical absorb equipment, that would be really good. Then we could finally try out Antipode. I think Antipode is a shadow element, even though it combines the powers of fire and ice. So you wouldn't want to try this on, like, say, Dissidents, or Deceased, or maybe Ozzy. It wouldn't work in your favor. Oh, sure, you just get to have 2 turns. You go ahead and do that. That's great. Watch what I could do. Oh, 3 turns! That's fantastic! You didn't succeed, though. You didn't kill Chrono. And he has life powers now. Oh, we could just revive the person. As long as he doesn't try focusing him down again like that. And I just noticed that Luca, yeah, she has her fire too already. I thought I skipped it. Don't kill the Marl, leave the Marl alone! Lightning and fire for you! How about some haste? It's Marl that doesn't have her ice too, that's the problem here. You know what, she should do curing. We're doing some pretty good damage with these level 2 spells. Maybe we could finally get this guy. Look at that damage! And since we were able to have a potent cure on hand, the ability to revive people... Yeah, go after Chrono. He's the one that just got healed. That's fine. We're gonna get this guy. I feel it. I'm confident! We just defeated a Ganondorf today. A Specchio should be no problem. Yeah, we did it! That's another Specchio down. Well, you did beat us twice. You shouldn't feel too bad about it. But we do get another bonus. A Specchio choice set. Magic tab, 5 mid-ethers. Alright, that magic tab will go to Luca, because I intend on using her a whole lot more. So, where is that magic tab? There, we got a lot of magic tabs. How about we split up the magic... 2 and 2. I was having a conversation, I forget who it was. He knows who he is. About the merits of having a Marl. And I can see some of the merits, I just don't think that she outweighs any of the other characters. She's just, she's the fantastic healer. But this game isn't even hard, not even on plus mode, so... Yeah. Do you really need that strong of a healing? That's my argument. Otherwise, she's not too great with the bow, she doesn't do as much damage. Other characters, like Luca, that are ranged. She shares an element with Frog, and Frog is more physical, defensive, physical attack. He could heal. He could heal the whole party. He has water. He has better dual techs and triple techs than Marl does. It looks a little shaky trying to use Marl for anything, unless you just really like Marl as a character. Or really, really need her heals, because those heals are potent. I ain't arguing there. But we're back at 680. Frog needs to celebrate. He's the hero now. He defeated Magus. Cyrus would be so proud of you, man. Especially since, is there stuff to loot around here? No, I'm thinking about a different version of Guardia Castle. Might as well check in on the chef anyway. His brother is back. I'm sure he's pleased about this. Oh, he's not even here. I wonder where the chef went. I don't want to check the officer's barracks. It's just a place to heal. It's an inn. Oh, there he is. Look, you saved the day too. You had that spicy jerky. Even spicier jerky. It'll feed the whole nation. Oh, Frog did most of it. He's the one with the Masamune after all. How about you be Knight Captain? Nah, he's happy with being hero. Frog, do you want to take care of another evil for me? Just run. You've got the hero's privilege. You could run that guy through right now. No? Still a pacifist, huh, Glenn? Well, let's talk to Queen Ling first. Yeah, he's pretty good at his job, too. I'd say if I could take 4 party members along, Frog would be in there. But there's some other party members that I'd rather on the final team. No offense. We didn't see the whole party yet, even though we do have Isla. And the King's all better too, which is good. I think that'll change the future. And we're just gonna go ahead and walk in place a little bit. So, do you want to go ahead and tell your ancestors that, you know, we don't kidnap people? I know that's specific, but that just seems to be a problem. I mean, in our kingdom... Oh, crap. He knows. He knows now. Well, that was fun. I need to go to 1000 AD now. Ah... I have to go the long way. Darn it. There's a dead end here in 600 AD. There's a gate in 1000 AD. Here we go, the proper spot. Welcome to 1000 AD. We're gonna need Marl for this, and I'll show you why. We're still wanted criminals in this time period. If we tried to enter the castle without a Marl in our party, we're called terrorists! Yeah, let's not do that again. It's a long story, Frog. It's a very long story. You wouldn't understand. Not even after all we've been through, I don't think you would understand. Oh, I skirted too close to these guys. Oh well, they'll die instantly anyway. Again, you know, Earthbound didn't have this problem. Also, what dual tech did we get? What was that? Ah, the red pin! It's a fire sword, but for Frog. It combines his leap slash and a fire attack. But I don't want to use the Marl just yet. There's other places to go. I just want to do a little bit of shopping here. We gotta go all the way to Pour, though. All the way to the Pour Inn. I think that's where it is. No, it's the cafe. The snails stop what it is now. They built where the cafe used to be. So he has very expensive jerky. I'll go ahead and take some. I mean, I'm filthy rich. I could just farm at 65 million BC if I really wanted more money. The Aeon swords and the Magma arms will sell for even more than what the stone arms and the flint edge mammo tusks did. So I'm just gonna keep that around with me. Maybe I could bribe somebody with it. Maybe there will be a goblin that goes grumble grumble and wants a jerky. You know, enough jerky to feed a whole army. So now we gotta switch out Frog for a Marl. The Frog for the Princess. And somehow I like the Frog more. Yep, she's back. Not so interested in calling us terrorists now, huh? Queen Eliza. So this is about the King and Queen Eliza? So her mom kinda got sick. And the king was too busy to visit. Well, he is a king after all. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, I wouldn't go that far though. Well, I mean, technically. Well, what do I know? I'm just a chancellor. I'm busy running everything. So he dropped a hell of a bombshell on Marl. I don't think that's gonna go over very well. So let's just cool off by looting the place. Just loot everything. I don't think there'll be anything up that way just yet. Let's go to Marl's room. Maybe she's got some cool stuff and she can just level her head out a little bit before we talk to the king. So no one does anything that they might regret later. Also, she might have some swag in here. Who are you guys? Oh, professor. And gym teacher. And surrogate nun mom. Marl doesn't have many discipline points. Ooh, a Mega Elixir. In usual Square fashion, a Mega Elixir is the best healing in the game. Tops everybody off in HP and MP. Also, that Lapis thing that I have. Hold on a second. I want to set up a team here. Chrono, Luca, and Robo. I have a theory on what Lapis really does. Because that says plus 200 HP instead of just heals 200 HP. Does that mean... Why no work? Why doesn't it work? Oh, because it's actually healing. That's why. What my theory is that is a plus 200 hit points. Permanently. To the party. Like a tab. Well, that bang goes that theory, at least. Alright, we tried to cheer her up by giving her way more hit points than she needs. I don't want anything! It's you that's getting riled up. Obviously, that king did not take my advice. Did you not hear what we did 600 years ago? 400 years ago? Whenever time it was? Oh no, here we go. Oh, that went poorly. So, what was the deal with that, Marl? Chancellor, is that a tear in your eye, or is that a smirk? You. Right there. Keeping both eyes on you. And one pair of talons. Look, maybe you could just work this out. That Chancellor... I don't trust that Chancellor no more. I swear there's a chest around here that was locked. I think that was in the Marl wing and I ran past it. Yes, we understand, but he's kind of a jerk about it. That's understandable. Alright, Marl, do you want to, like, take back some things you say while, I take this full ether right out of the king's bedroom? You know, I just walked in there and took that. We have a gift for you. It's your favorite. We got it. For a king's ransom. Yeah, I knew you would love that. What can I say except you're welcome? What, you don't like it? Oh, we just made this worse. Marl, I don't think you know your dad as well as you thought. Wow! That went atomic. That's what I get for messing with time. Speaking of time, am I supposed to be doing something? I know there was something important. Oh well, we could always deal with it next time. Next time on Chrono Trigger Plus, everything is not as it seems. And we have no information on where Lavos really came from. We're gonna have to dig around some more. Good night, folks.